In this week's Discover Ohio, we want to tell you about an Ohio man who's considered a giant in the art world. And while you might not know his name, you're surely familiar with his work.
And it was so simple. All I did was take the simple cast bowl, sprayed a black clay all over the white clay, and then I scratched back through the drawing.
Viktor Schreckengoss says he thought jazz would make a good theme for a bowl ordered by a client in New York. The client was Eleanor Roosevelt, and she was very pleased.
I guess the thing I was most conscious of was my curiosity.
And it's been that curiosity that's led to his place in history as Viktor Schreckengoss, art master of the 20th century. In a tour of the Cleveland area home he shares with his wife, Jean, pretty much what you see, he designed, painted, sculpted, or crafted. This son of a Sebring, Ohio potter is responsible for many products we use and see daily or remember, like the cab-over engine for trucks, the first riding lawnmower, and popular dinnerware. Children's toys intrigued him, so he designed some.
Because I was interested in starting at the bottom of something. I never started at the top of anything.
The Schreckengoss hand continues to create through the work of his hundreds of art students. One of them designed the Ford Mustang. It's estimated his work has had a $200 billion impact on the American economy. Cataloging and measuring the value of his contributions is a mighty task. Chip Nowacek heads the Viktor Schreckengoss Foundation.
If you speak to the folks that had their arms or legs replaced by the prosthetics that he designed, what would their perspective be? And those pilots that had to fly bombing runs during World War II and then were guided by the three-dimensional maps that he created, how would they view Viktor Schreckengoss's legacies?
As a musician, he created some art based on what he heard and learned of other cultures. Religion and spirituality are recurring themes in work that appeals to a universal audience.
He has always gone to great lengths to make sure that people know, even though he has this very German name, that he's from Ohio and wants to reiterate that time and time again, and this was American work.
In 2007, the Columbus Museum of Art will debut a traveling retrospective with 150 of his original pieces. This year, the foundation will launch worldwide 100 simultaneous shows of the work of Viktor Schreckengoss. That will be in honor of his 100th birthday. For the Ohio News Network, I'm Eleanor Hayes.